Just off the coast of Japan lies an island frozen in time. Once a thriving industrial hub, it's now a crumbling ghost town, a haunting reminder of a forgotten past. What happened here? Why was it suddenly abandoned? The truth is darker than you might think. In southern Japan, near the city of Nagasaki, there's an island unlike any other. From above, it looks like a giant battleship floating on the water. But zoom in closer, and you'll find the eerie remains of a city, empty streets, crumbling buildings, and a long-lost world trapped in decay. This island is Hashima, also known as Battleship Island. Its story is one of rise, fall, and abandonment, a story that mirrors the history of Japan itself. Hashima's story begins in the late 1800s when Japan was undergoing a massive transformation. The country was modernizing, fast-building railroads, factories, and shipyards, and it needed one thing to fuel this revolution: coal. Beneath Hashima's rocky seabed lay vast coal deposits, and the Mitsubishi Corporation saw an opportunity. They bought the island, built a mine, and started digging. By 1919, Japan's coal production had skyrocketed to 31 million tons, and Hashima became a key player in powering Japan's growing empire. As the mine expanded, so did the island. Mitsubishi used slag from the mine to create more land, surrounding it with a concrete wall to protect against typhoons. Every inch of space was used efficiently. There were no farms, food, and water came from the mainland, but the island had everything else: schools, hospitals, shops, even a movie theater and pachinko parlor. By the 1930s, Hashima's silhouette resembled a giant gray battleship, earning it the nickname Gunkanjima, Battleship Island. But Hashima's story isn't all progress and prosperity. By the 1930s, Japan was expanding its empire aggressively, and World War II brought new challenges. As the demand for coal soared, so did the need for labor. During the war, forced laborers from Korea and China were brought to Hashima under brutal conditions. The island's concrete walls, once built to keep out the sea, now kept workers trapped inside. It's a dark legacy that still sparks controversy today. After Japan's defeat in World War II, Hashima's coal continued to fuel the country's recovery. By 1959, the island hit its peak population, over 5,000 people crammed onto a space less than a square kilometer, making it the most densely populated place in Japan. Life on Hashima was tough, but the island thrived for a while. Imagine waking up on Hashima in the 1960s. You'd live in a tiny apartment with thin walls, hearing your neighbors as if they were in the same room. Miners would wake up early and head to the mines, while children went to school on the island's only playground, a rooftop surrounded by fences to stop balls from flying off into the sea. At night, workers relaxed by visiting the pachinko parlor or watching movies at the island's theater. It was a strange mix of bustling activity and confined isolation, a city floating in the ocean, where every space was carefully managed. Coal wasn't king forever. By the 1970s, petroleum had taken over as the world's main energy source, and Hashima's coal reserves were running out. In 1974, Mitsubishi announced the mine's closure. Residents were given just 3 months to pack up and leave. The last boat departed in April 1974, leaving Hashima an empty, crumbling ghost town. For decades, Hashima was off limits, left to decay in silence. Its abandoned buildings became twisted by time and weather, turning the island into a haunting relic of the past. In recent years, it's been reopened to tourists, and you can even explore its ghostly streets on Google Street View. But Hashima's eerie vibe has also drawn thrill seekers, filmmakers, and dark tourism enthusiasts, and it's easy to see why. In fact, parts of the James Bond movie Skyfall were inspired by Hashima's decaying ruins, cementing its reputation as one of the world's creepiest abandoned places. Hashima is more than just an abandoned island. It's a symbol of Japan's industrial rise, wartime struggles, and post-war transformation. Its history holds lessons about ambition, exploitation, and the cost of progress. Today, as its ruins crumble into the sea, Hashima's story continues to echo across the world, a haunting reminder of what happens when an empire built on coal runs out of fuel. If you found this journey through Hashima's haunted past fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of Time Drift. What other forgotten places or historical mysteries should we explore next? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious and keep drifting through time.